Welcome back to another Film Geek movie review. Today, after the day job, I am off to check out the new movie Air, directed by Ben Affleck, starring Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Chris Tucker, Jason Bateman, and Viola Davis. Whew! There's a lot of people in this movie. Anyways, this movie tells the story of the creation of what I would probably say is the world's most famous tennis shoe, the Air Jordan. This tells the entire story of how this whole relationship between a shoe company and an NBA player came to be. And I'm really looking forward to this movie, to be perfectly honest, because, man, I remember when the Jordans came out that first year, man, that was the shoe to have. Man, I remember begging my dad to buy me a pair of those things. Yeah, they kind of didn't happen. He saw the price tag and was like, I think, son, it is time for you to get a job. And, no, I still didn't get those Air Jordans. Because once I started making my own money, I looked at the price tag on them and I'm like, yeah, you know what? These are shoes. I don't know if I want to spend this kind of money on some shoes. But okay, enough about me and my relationship with Air Jordans. This movie looks really cool. It looks like it's a drama. It looks like it's going to have a little humor tossed in there. And to be perfectly honest, I'm a little intrigued by the story of how this all happened. I did a little digging in on this movie, and this is kind of interesting. So Ben Affleck actually sat down with Michael Jordan on many occasions just to get the details and make sure he had all the events correct and things of that sort. And then at the end of their conversation, Michael Jordan had one stipulation when it came to the making of this film, and that was Viola Davis is going to play his mom. And you know what? I can see why he would want that. Okay, well, enough of me sitting around talking to you guys. I gotta get going to work, so I need to get out the door, and then I'm off to see Air. Welcome back, just getting home, and you know what, guys? I really enjoyed this movie from beginning to end. This film was a lot of fun, which is really strange to say for a drama, but I think it's more of one of those dramedies, because there's a lot of funny parts in this film, but there's also some really great, well-acted drama. Alright, you know what? It is time to get into this, and this is one of those fun reviews, because I have nothing bad to say, nothing but good things to say, so let's jump into this. Like I was saying, the acting in this film is really well done. And the number one thing I want to mention is it is so great to see Chris Tucker back in movies again. It was a breath of fresh air. I was so excited to see him back up on the silver screen. And I was curious about this, so I looked it up when I got home. Come to find out, he hasn't been in a movie since 2016. And for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the movie. I was actually more shocked that he hadn't been in a film since 2016, and then I completely forgot the name of the movie that he was in. However, it was really great to see him back in this movie, and he owned the screen every single time he was on it. He was definitely the focal point every time he opened his mouth. He was great. He added a lot of humor to it, and he was also a very well-rounded dramatic actor in this film too. So, not just Chris Tucker. I know I'm just sitting here talking about Chris Tucker, but every actor in this film does an excellent job. Everybody. I mean that. The film is extremely well acted. It's very well directed. The film is put together very well. It was surprising to me how entertained I was watching a movie about how a shoe came about. Like, you're literally watching a movie about how a shoe was born, and you're just like, oh my god, is it gonna happen? Are they gonna work this out? And it's like, yes, of course they worked it out. The guy's wearing Air Jordans sitting next to me. Everything worked out, but the story was so well done, and the film was so well put together that you literally sat there wondering, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna win? They do! Okay, that's not a spoiler, because like I said, you're watching this right now and you may have a pair of Jordans on your feet. There was just some interesting things that I learned watching this that I didn't know happened during the making, the whole drama of creating the shoe. It was an extremely well put together film. You are not going to get bored in this movie. Seriously, there are no draggy points. Like I said, there's a lot of great moments of levity. There's some good drama in this movie, and for some odd reason, it seems a little suspenseful even though you know exactly how it's going to end. And you also know that Michael Jordan is going to be one of the greatest NBA players of all time, but you're still like going, boy, I hope this little plucky player can pull it off and be that superstar they think he's gonna be. It's just great. I loved this film. I really did. I was thoroughly entertained from beginning to end. Great job, Mr. Affleck. You got yourself a winner with this one. Okay, guys, well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for watching the Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's another thing you could do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.